Phoenix Down Radio is on the air. With your hosts,
Klauss Nightbringer,
Fair Kimono,
Chille,
and Luna Vox.
Welcome everybody to Phoenix Down Radio episode number 78. How's everyone doing tonight?
I'm okay.
That's the voice of the Chille. Hi Chille, how are you? You're okay?
I'm not too bad. I'm okay.
It's just the two of us tonight.
Aww.
And yes, Scarlett, I understand seeing Luna in the video give you a sad. I have not yet had a chance to redo the intro yet, so please bear with me until I can get that updated. I just don't want to say goodbye to Luna yet.
Yeah. Even if we have to keep her in, but just change the name of, like, put producer above it.
Yeah,
because she's still part of it in our hearts, and, you know, she's still part of it.
She is. So I that's why I'm not sure if I really want to take her out, but that, and I'm also kind of lazy. No, it's more that I've actually been really busy the last couple of weeks. I haven't had time to make any changes on that. So, yeah. But Sarah's taking the night off as well. It's that time of year when everyone just needs to make sure to take care of themselves. So that's completely understandable.
But you still got me.
Well, we've always got you, Chille.
I feel bad.
And to answer your question, Ian, that is a real person back there. That's actually a FusionX griever back there. So, yes, folks, he is real.
Yeah, he's a real boy.
Oh dear. And if you guys want to jump on the show and talk with us, feel free to jump into the Discord. And we're going to be discussing the preliminary patch notes tonight. And we're also going to be going through a bit of news that's been going through the Final Fantasy universe. So enjoy that. On a more personal note, I want to just announce that we are going to extend the 60-day time card giveaway. I want more people to get in there and enter and share your memories with Phoenix Down Radio, with everybody out there.
I mean, come on, the patch is Tuesday. Don't you want more time to play the game you love?
Yeah. But to enter, it's real simple. Just send us a tweet at PHXDN Radio with your favorite memory from the show, and make sure to tag it with hashtag PDR3RD anniversary. So PDR 3rd anniversary. Really easy. That way we can find where it's at and get those entries in there, and we'll hopefully give somebody 2 months of free sub time.
You know you want it. Take our sub. And then if anyone says, man, you don't pay for my sub, you can respond with, neither did I. Phoenix Down Radio gave it to us. Go check them out. Twitch.tv/.
That was beautiful, Chille.
See? I'm a professional whore.
So what have you been up to the past 2 weeks?
I've been up to, well, a bit of fun. Actually, we've been trying to get back into raiding in a way, not to to progress a little bit because we've beaten it all, but
more to get ready for it.
A little bit of dust off for Tuesday. We actually one shot 5, 6, and 7.
Nice.
But we actually had trouble with Kefka this week, even though we always did it really easily. But for some reason,
wasn't it kind of the opposite of that before?
Yeah.
I remember weeks when you'd say you would be struggling with 5 and 6, but you would one-shot God Kefka.
Yeah, but we decided that we were just getting our dust off, it was fine. We're not going to, as we're trying to tell our raid leader, look, yeah, we could sit here hours trying to practice again and learn the mechanics again, but the mechanics are going to be completely different in the next raid, so we've got our dust off. We're going to try. That just sounds
like work.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to work, right?
Well, thank you, Fusion. But yeah, so we plan to step in, but we've had some trouble with the static, so it'd be interesting to see how it goes moving forward. Let's just say I might end up being a tank.
Again?
Yeah.
Nani?
Yep, I might end up being the tank, but We'll find out.
I'm actually contemplating getting into the next raid tier as well. I've had an invitation from Fair Eyes to join their set. They kind of have a more casual static, I think, that they're working on. So,
See, our static's quite casual in a way. We only run for 2 hours twice a week. So...
Yeah, my biggest concern is I don't want to end up wasting anybody else's time because my window of playtime is very small. I mean, I get like from 7 to 9 o'clock at night usually.
Yeah. See, that's why I like this static because this will sound weird, but it's a perfect time for me, which is weird for a North American server. So,
well, you like it at nighttime, don't you?
No, this runs during the day.
Nani?
Run from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Your time or?
Yeah, my time.
Wow, so they run early morning.
Yeah, so it's really nice.
I'd be in the middle of work by then, so.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're awake. I didn't think you woke up until the sun went down.
No, I'm normally up by about 10 a.m. max. And
you're in bed at 9 a.m.
Yeah. Come on, I don't sleep. I just reboot every hour. Turn myself off and on again.
Chilly.
Got to clear that cache.
What else have you been up to?
Apart from that, just stuff for PSU and getting ready for next month.
Right on.
So,
anything? Big plans for next month then? Besides your
got
static?
A convention to go to in end of October. So
nice.
It's just a general gaming festival. It's their first one they've done. It's called the Glitch Gaming Festival in Newcastle, and they asked me to be a VIP for the event, so I'll be heading off for 2 days.
Chille's the big pimpin' VIP.
Yeah. I'll get to meet John Romero, who created Doom.
Oh, that's where he's going to be at. Very nice.
Yeah. So
enjoy that.
Yeah.
As for me, like I said, I haven't been playing a ton of 14. Well, we all know that the content's feeling kind of stale. I'm not very happy with Pagos. I am trying to run some of the other stuff, do the roulettes, keep the dungeons going, do the 24-man raids. Been trying to jump into a little bit of the Frontlines roulette because, you know what, I kind of enjoy that version of PvP. It's a little more relaxed. I can get out my warrior and I can just smash on things. It's fun.
I still need to queue up for that one day.
I mean, it's a decent way to get tomes.
Yeah, I'm maxed on I've got 2,000 of creation and 2,000 Mandasi ready for Tuesday.
Same here. I'm all ready to go. And then
that way I can, if there's any crafted ingredients in Mandasi, I can buy it all for my crafters.
There you go. And then I actually picked up Overwatch this week.
Ooh.
The humble monthly bundle for October has Overwatch for PC.
I heard it's $12.
$12. I mean, that's probably the cheapest it's ever been. And
12 whole doll hairs.
It's actually a really fun game. I know Fusion was watching one night, and we were having a good time with that.
Fusion has an Overwatch League All Access Pass.
Yes, he does. Because he is the Raffle Dragoon. Yeah. And he has everything. And Diva is bae. Diva is waifu.
Oh,
she's so a lot of fun. So I've been playing a little bit of that. Still progressing in Final Fantasy VI. I think we're just about ready to end that one and try to figure out what we're going to play after that. And
I'm thinking about playing Final Fantasy 9 again and streaming it. But I'm going to cheat.
Cheat? Nani?
Yeah, because the PS4 version has all those cheats.
That's true. Yeah, it's the same version as that's on Steam, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the version I've got as well. I have the original version, but then I also have, a bunch of the Steam ones, so I can replay a bunch of them. Yeah, a lot of those games, Mirage, are very, very long. He's talking Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is really long if you want to 100% it, but most games are, and I think I'm at about 40 some hours right now in Final Fantasy VI. So
Spider-Man is a great game. You're right there. You're right there, Fusion.
it's not my cup of tea, honestly.
I'm giving the thumbs up to you right now, even though you can't see it. I'm just doing it in real life just because I agree.
Do it in game, then you can see it.
But then I'd have to go fine. No, you can't because it's G-Post, isn't it? So you can't see
Nope,
stuff.
it's not G-Post.
Okay,
So you
that
can give the
means I
thumbs up.
can.
I think we've given him too much power.
No, I just nod because I'm sat down. But that'll do.
Okay, that'll do, huh, Chille?
I'd have to stand up.
Aside from that, I've been working too much, so that's why I've been trying to play some fun games, and glad you guys have joined us. We really appreciate you sticking around. And yes, I know I said I was going to take a break from streaming, but I'm still streaming every day. This is day 258, I think, right now. So
Nice.
but like I said, I don't feel that I have to. If I need to miss a day, I will. I was actually planning on not streaming last Sunday, but I got back in time, so I did.
Yay.
Because that was a fun day. I went down to Mall of America. I don't know if those of you who are have been to Minnesota, but one of the biggest shopping malls in the U.S. and possibly in the world.
Scared.
It's huge. It's 4 floors, and in the middle of it, it has a full-size theme park. And
Why would you even what?
Yeah, it's a Nickelodeon themed theme park. There's roller coasters, a log flume, just a whole bunch of rides.
Sort of fast travel around the place.
No. Well, if you steal one of the segways from like one of the mall guards or something.
Wow. If I built that, would build like a mini train that would take you from one side to the other.
There you go. And Fusion, it's now Nickelodeon themed. It used to be Camp Snoopy, and then it was something else, but now it's Nickelodeon themed.
Wait, I'll answer that. Sorry about this question.
Go ahead.
PS4 RAID external hard drives. You can use any external hard drive. You know that, right? Anything that's a USB 3 can be used as an external hard drive. Or if you want to be cheap enough, you can purchase a caddy and then format it on your PC because format a 2.5-inch SATA drive. I'd recommend SATA over SSD just because the the PS4 doesn't have the it's pretty low speed for hard drives. So I'd recommend either SD HD or HDDD. Well, SD is more, SSD is more, safer really. But okay, that's an issue right there.
If you have a friend that has one, you can use them. Any computer should be able to format the drive properly. I mean, there's plenty of tutorials on the web to
PS4
to set
can
up.
also format most hard drives. Also, it's built into it. So, but basically, any 2.5-inch hard drive with a HDD caddy that supports USB 3 will work.
I would think that you could even use a 3.5-inch drive if it's external.
If you use an external one, you could probably use a 3.5-inch.
Yep, I mean, because those you can get in huge size. I mean, you can get I picked up an 8 terabyte external drive for like $130, $140.
Yeah.
So,
as long as the caddy that you put it in supports 3.0.
Yep, it is a 3.0, so I could use it for that. I use it for backing up my PC, but I mean, I could pick up a second one to back up a lot of stuff. The write speeds cannot be very good though. If you're reading everything from the external.
Yeah.
But anyway, that good question there. Appreciate that, Mirage.
Hopefully that was some help. If you've got any more questions, cop me on Twitch at the UK and I'll see what I can do.
All right, let's jump into some gaming community news. And I'm going to start with news from the community. So for those of you who will be in Vegas or plan to attend FanFest during, in Las Vegas this year, our friends over at Limit Break Radio will be hosting an after party and live podcast at the Luxor Hotel's Esports Arena on Friday, November 16th from 8 p.m. till midnight Pacific. Cool place. It's a brand new, huge. I think it's a 30,000 foot venue that they've rented for the night.
It's an esports venue, isn't it?
Yeah, brand new esports venue. You can drink there if you're old enough. Rent PCs and consoles for $10 an hour, or they have a special where you can get access to VIP, which is open bar, for 4 hours, and access to the VIP PC rooms for just $60. So if you plan on being in Vegas during that time frame, I would invite you to go check out the details out on their website, which I've linked in Twitch, and we'll also put it in the show notes. So check them out. And I believe Sarah is going to be there as, part of the podcast. So if you see him, say hi. And as well as a number of other podcasters, like I believe Pete and Navi from She Heals I Tank will be there.
Ruby and Shinta.
Yep, Ruby and Yalta will be there. So Fusion will be there, I'm pretty sure.
I wish I was there.
And I believe Moose is going to be there. I wish I was going to be there too, but it just did not work out this year. So we'll be watching. We'll be with you guys in spirit. So
maybe next time I'll be there.
But yeah, check that out.
Well, my friend wants to visit Japan in 2020, so we'll see.
Go to the Japanese Fan Fest.
Ooh.
That'd be cool.
Nah, because they normally host it around Christmas time.
This year it's the last one though. It's in March.
I thought it's
March 2019. But yeah, the last Japanese Fan Fest was Christmas time. You're right.
Yeah, literally Christmas Day.
Literally, yes. Which is kind of weird.
And I still watched it.
Yep. While you ate your cheeky Nandos.
Well, no, I think it was like midnight for me.
So you were chewing on it on leftover cheeky Nandos?
I wish.
That's all you eat, isn't it? Cheeky Nandos? Anyway, just a reminder, there's only a few days left of the Rising. The event ends on September 17th at 3 a.m., which coincidentally lines up with the start of the 24-hour patch 4.4 maintenance. Yes,
There's
folks,
a patch coming?
We have Maintenance Monday coming up. You all know what that means.
We get to hear Klaus's singing voice.
Should I really torment them with that? I don't think so. Yeah, we will. You know we will.
Reward them.
And also, if you haven't yet, wait on picking up your Jumbo Cactpot prizes this week.
Well, my tickets still work. It's a year old, but
I don't think so, Chille.
The
new patch will have refreshed prizes from 2nd through 5th place. So make sure to hold off on that until the patch is live, and you'll get access to that. We'll go over what the prize refreshes are, so just enjoy that.
Yeah. There's a load of new games coming out soon for the Switch.
We'll be talking about that in just a second. But first, Final Fantasy XIV will be at Tokyo Game Show.
I bet it'll even have free T-shirts.
You think?
Let me just get my pot of salt, because that's how I feel right now.
All right, there will be a special stage event on the 22nd called A Stroll with Yoshi P at Messy. Streamed live at 9:50 p.m. Pacific time on the Final Fantasy XIV Twitch, Nico Nico, and YouTube channels. And attendees of Tokyo Game Show will have the chance to win an I Beat Rathalos shirt, even though it says I Beat Leolius. Did you see that picture that they had?
No.
The shirts and the stickers say I Beat Leolius. I'm not kidding you either. But it's Rathalos. So you're going to have a chance.
I still haven't beaten Rathalos.
You haven't? Not even normal mode?
I'll be in normal.
Yeah, I beat... we need to carry you and Luna through that sometime.
That and Tuscanomi.
Who?
Tuscanomi.
Who?
Tuscanomi.
Do you do that on purpose, Chille?
No.
Tsukuyomi.
Tuscanomi.
Su.
Su.
Ku.
Ku,
Yo.
Yo,
Me.
Tuscanomi. Tetsuya Kami.
Ah.
Yosuyu.
Gesundheit. All right. But as Chille was alluding to, Square Enix did recently announce they will be bringing a number of Final Fantasy titles to the PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch.
Ooh.
Final Fantasy 15 Pocket HD is now available on all three of those consoles, as well as still on mobile. I don't think I will be playing that.
Did you know that Final Fantasy 8 isn't coming to the Switch or Xbox?
No?
It's because he's the most beautiful one in the room.
Yes.
No, I'm going to say this now that I'm expecting Final Fantasy 8 to be announced next year for PS4.
As a remaster?
No,
Or a
just as the
remake?
port from the PC. Because remember, the PC version has it.
Yeah, but they did a lot of things that didn't make it all that much prettier. The prettiness of that game relies on user mods.
But they did that with 7 and 9, so... And the
Yeah.
only reason why I'm expecting them to wait for 8 till next year is because it's the 20th anniversary. Apparently next year, so it'd be perfect time for them to release it.
That's true. But like I said, I would think that I would like to see them, take it a step further and actually, put the good music in it and, make the graphics just that much prettier. And
Well, okay, we'll do that, Klaus, but you'll get it in for the 30th anniversary. Yeah, once they finish Final Fantasy 7 remake.
you mean in after they finish Duke Nukem Forever? I mean, wait,
Yeah.
they already did that, didn't they? That joke's
Yeah, they
old.
did.
Never mind. I'm old. All right. World of Final Fantasy Maxima Edition.
So Fusion says they'd have to do a lot of work on it as they've lost the source code.
They don't have the source code? Damn.
Yeah. If I'm right, they lost most of Final Fantasy 9 as well, including the art assets.
Why? What happened?
They
What
didn't
do?
save it. They didn't keep it.
Don't you know they're supposed to always use the save point?
But they played for 4 hours and forgot to save and had to restart and lost everything. Your power went out and you lost it, or it happens. Your disc got a little scratch and you corrupted it. Anyway, you were talking about World of Final Fantasy, I think.
World of Final Fantasy. The Maxima Edition is coming out November 6th to all three consoles as well as PC digital download. Apparently, if you already own World of Final Fantasy, you can upgrade to the Maxima Edition when it's released.
I didn't know that. Thank you.
And they're adding a number of new champions to the game, including Zack, Cecil, Y'shtola, and more.
Y'shtola, yay.
Yep, Y'shtola is going to be a part of World of Final Fantasy. I might actually, start that up again. It was a cute little game. There was just a lot of other things to do.
Yeah.
Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody will be on the Switch and PC this winter. That's
PS4.
the PS4. Sorry, I meant that.
Yeah.
Wait, well, maybe
I'm excited for that because I've always wanted to play Chocobo Mystery Dungeons. That's the first one I've actually seen get released here. So.
Also, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered is coming to Switch and PS4 in 2019 sometime.
Oh.
And
Yes.
then Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 10, 10-2 HD, and Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age are scheduled for release on the Switch and Xbox in 2019.
Yep.
So Nintendo and Microsoft are getting a lot of Final Fantasy love.
Which, as I'm thinking about buying a Switch in November for Pokemon, means that I will now have to buy Final Fantasy 7 again.
For the 17th time?
Yeah.
Or just the 7th time?
I think it is almost the 7th. I've got 2 copies on PS1.
Oh, is that all?
I've got
I think
one
I
on PS3.
I think I bought 3 copies on PS1.
one on PS3, one on Vita, one on PS4. No, I think this is the 8 because I've got the PC version as well.
That was the first version I had. Actually, was the original PC version. the PC port
Ah,
from
see, I didn't have the PC port. I had the black box PS1, and then I bought the Platinum.
See, the first one I bought was the PC version. I never had a PlayStation.
Yeah.
And then
I saved up all my monies for one.
I ended up, as a collector, I bought 3 copies of Final Fantasy VII, the Black Label version. Ended up one of them ended up having the little misprint on the back. So
I didn't know that was a thing.
yeah, it was kind of weird, but yeah,
check mine.
One of them has one of the eyes is like printed on there, so it's like not in line.
I have to check mine.
Yeah, and then I've bought the PC version, the Steam version, and I don't think I ever bought it for the PS4. So
yeah, PS4 is the PC version.
Yeah, so I don't need it for everything, and I don't believe I have it on my Vita. So
you'll get it on PS4 eventually.
Maybe
when the reboot comes out.
That one I've got pre-ordered.
Yeah,
that's a totally different game though, really.
Yeah.
And then there was this bit of news. It was a piece of good and bad news, I think. It was announced recently that because of the hard work during the 14-hour live stream, what was the developer's name? I'm really bad at remembering that stuff.
Don't remember.
The guy who rode the bull backwards collecting Atma the first year.
But you can probably find it at GameEscape.com.
Yes. Well, anyway, because he earned 1 million gil in the the Canals of Uznair, they're bringing the Itinerant Moogle back, and they are bringing a whole bunch of new items that people will be able to purchase.
By the way, I swear I've said this before that I said it's been ages since it came back. This was like a few months ago. Look at come back.
But so he's gonna be bringing us some new stuff. Like we're getting a new little Mog minion.
We're getting Gohan.
Yeah. If Gohan was a Moogle.
Yeah, it's a Moogle cosplaying Gohan.
There you go. And we're getting a whole bunch of the event earrings from like Tokyo Game Shows past. But we're also getting the Scarf of Wondrous Wit.
Yeah.
For those of you who aren't
a bit like a napkin.
But for those of you who are not familiar with what the Scarf of Wondrous Wit is, for the past at least 3 years, maybe even 4, it has been one of the digital prizes given out by Square Enix for winning the different contests they have, like screenshot contests and
screenshot contest.
The Heavens Dub entry. I remember that was an item there. The design contests, they do so many contests, they've given out a ton of them. And Fusion saying they were handing out 1.x contest as well, so it's at least 7 years old.
Yeah.
So they're giving this item that previously was an item that was only available by winning a contest is now going to be available for 50 gil. And based on what Yoshida had said just 2 or 3 weeks prior about those White Raven earrings, seems like poor taste. Wouldn't you think, Chille?
I'm having to bite my tongue on this.
I know you want the thing. I understand. Yeah. I mean, I can understand people. I mean, that people want those types of things, and I get it. And I also understand Square Enix never, ever once said this was an exclusive item only available through contests. They just said that this is an item that is available, and if you win the contest, you get access to this item. It was never said it was exclusive, though.
The only thing that pisses me off really is the whole fact that they didn't warn people with the recent contests.
Yeah,
because I feel like I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, then this is even worse. That they might even give more of the stuff out in the future.
It's setting that precedent.
But they're just going to rotate them out. So, you'll have a chance to get them in game from some other means. And then the future contests should have like new items. Like we know that there's going to be a cloud hairstyle. So maybe the cloud hairstyle is going to be replacing the scarf. So you can't get the scarf anymore from competitions. This is the last chance you'll get the scarf. And then in the future, if you win a contest, you win the cloud hairstyle.
Yeah, but you'll be able to get that scarf for the low price of 50 gil from the Itinerant Moogle.
This month.
Oh, he'll be back next time the Itinerant Moogle comes out.
Oh, yeah. But I'm just saying the fact that...
I'm just glad...
it's been 2 years since it came last, so...
I thought it was last year, too.
No, it wasn't here last year.
It wasn't a part of that one? All right.
We only had it 3 times. It's only appeared 3... This is the 3rd time that it's appeared.
I mean, now don't get me wrong. There are certain things, I'm okay with certain things being exclusive. We don't need to have everything in the game. But the completionist in me does want to have everything.
I still find it weird that we still don't have the Assurant armlets I have. They haven't come back yet. Yeah,
and that was from a Fate quest and crossover event.
No, that was from 1.0.
Or which one are you talking about? I thought you were talking about the armor you're wearing.
No, I'm talking about the Assurant armlets, where if you bought Fantasy 13, you got a Square Enix ship member code.
Oh yeah, those. I got that, and I was able to get those activated.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. Like I said, it's just frustrating though, because the way I'm seeing this is, I worked hard. And I was one of the runners-up in the last Heaven's Dub contest. And with that, I was able to get the Noble Barding. Now, if they were to come out next year and say, yeah, we're going to be giving everybody the chance to buy the Noble Barding for 200 gil, I'd be like, seriously?
To be fair, though, what would be worse? Okay, we're going to be selling it on the Mog Station for $7.
I'd be more okay with that. I don't know. I guess I'm okay with them giving out or releasing the design.
Yeah.
But don't give out the item. It's the same. It's the exact same thing as with the White Raven earrings. We have all been given the White Raven earrings just for running through a bunch of fates. It would be very simple to make it a separate item and call it replica or rename it something else. Like I think we had a long discussion about this in the content creators group. And I said they should call it like the Scarf of Lesser Levity or something like that to make it a reference to the Scarf of Wondrous Wit, make it look like the Scarf of Wondrous Wit, but it's not the Scarf of Wondrous Wit.
See, FusionX, I think that this was patched in probably around the same time as the White Raven earrings, I'm guessing. It was probably finished. And maybe it's something to do with Sony's certification process. Maybe they got everything certified with PlayStation and...
Yeah, they have to go through extra steps now because of the patching process, don't they?
Yeah. So maybe that could be why that this item wasn't renamed Replica because of Sony. I've got no idea. I can't defend them. But if I had a defense, that's probably it.
I'm guessing, in all honesty, I agree with that. They probably didn't make that change because of time constraints. They probably already had it way planned out and were ready to do all this and were just ready to hit the button and roll it out. And then the timing is just the most
the problem with that, guys, it's already been submitted to Sony. So if they make that statement 2 weeks ago, Sony's patching normally takes, I'd say, about 2 to 3 weeks for certification, at least from what I've seen on previous games. So, yeah.
The biggest issue, though, Scarlet, is the fact that it's going to be the exact same item, the exact same item code and exact same item reference in the game as the one that's given away to contest winners. So there'll be no way to differentiate it, just like with the White Raven earrings and the Manderville earrings. It's the exact same item from 1.0.
They'd have to make a completely different item with a different item code with a different name.
Yep.
And then submit that to Sony. So.
Yep, it's an exact repeat of a month ago. And the whole idea of that, and then the apology, and then the redo. So I mean, I don't know what's going to happen on this one. I'm hoping that that this was just a case where the timing was poor. They couldn't make the change after making the apology, and that anything moving forward will become a new item with a new name.
I'm hoping so, because this is the last time they should do it. Because they've got no excuse. It's
just ill-timed.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it's just salt on the wound of those with the White Ravens. And since Sayre's not here, we're not going to do a full gotcha roundup. But I have been playing a lot of Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, and we got Palom in the game this last week, so there's still some time to get him in and level him up. And I believe on Monday we are going to be getting Maria added to the game from Final Fantasy 2. No, not that Maria. Not the one from 6. We're getting Maria from 2.
Okay.
So
you gotta see her.
Anything else that you wanted to talk about, Chille, game and community style? Or Gungam style? Or not?
The only mobile game I play is Dragon Ball, so I'll give that a pass.
All right. Yeah, that doesn't quite fit in this game, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Fusion, if you want to jump into the Discord and give your opinion on all this too, you're more than welcome to. Being you're on the stream, you might as well jump in too if you want. I was hoping that my invitation earlier was gonna be like a hint that, hey, you should jump in, but
come join us, Fusion, if you can. One of us.
And anybody who wants to actually can jump in.
You're welcome.
We might as well, while we wait, we might as well go ahead and jump into the preliminary patch 4.4 notes. Do you have those up, Chille?
I do indeed.
Okay, let's scroll
I've been
all the way up to the
professional for
beginning.
once.
I wrote some of the things down so we can, we're not going to go through everything in depth, fully.
Yeah, because if you want that, you can
go read them
check
yourself.
Out the Lodestone.
Yeah, I'll link them right now, actually. Copy, paste.
Or at Gamerscape at gamerscape.com.
If you want to follow along with us, everybody in Twitch. Otherwise, those of you listening on the podcast, you'll probably already have the full patch notes available to you.
Hell, by the time this goes live, you might even have the patch.
And depending on, when it'll be still pre-patched when it goes live, but they may be listening to it later. So, because I'm actually fast about getting these out, Chille.
Future past. Well, I'm fast with getting with the podcast out.
You are. But you timed the one for Unchained, though.
Yeah.
That one you schedule for Wednesdays, but you get the anime podcast out Sunday night.
Yep.
At psu.podbean.com.
Anyway, let's go to patch notes.
All right. So
first thing is there's possibly main story quests.
Really?
I know.
In a patch?
It's never happened before.
Nani? So we've got new main scenario quests. They've given us the first two. Sisterly Act, which starts in the Rising Stones, and Feel the Burn, which we get from Hien. So we go from the Rising Stones to Doma, and then from there we must go to the Burn, I'm assuming. We're going to go feel it. Is that you feeling the burn?
That's me feeling the burn.
Just don't burn the feel. You get a cream for that. They make a pill for that, Chille. All the other ones are obfuscated for obvious spoiler purposes, so we don't know what the rest of them are called. But I bet you they have something to do with the main story.
Yeah, probably.
I will bet you money on that, Chille.
I will bet you £2.
2 pounds of what?
That it will be story related.
2 pounds of food? 2 pounds of chocolate?
2 whole pounds.
Of what?
Pounds.
Pounds of pounds? I'll take. You can send me 2 pounds of pounds. That's gonna be a lot of pounds.
That's a lot of pounds. You can send me $10 hairs in return.
I'll give you $10 hairs if you send me 2 pounds of pounds.
Deal.
All right, so they're also adding a new Four Lords quest, the Firebird Down Below. They have fun with these quest names.
Well, yeah, especially after we just got the burn. That's just bad. Let me try and say this name. Okay, Suzaku.
Hey, it's not Tuscanomi, but
Tuscanomi.
So yeah, that's going to be the next auspice we need to fight is going to be Suzaku, a normal and extreme mode with a new burb even, I bet, or new doggo, I should say.
Yeah.
So used to saying burbs. I don't have all the burbs yet.
I like the theory someone on Reddit that the next expansion will give piggies.
What?
Because it so far has followed the Chinese zodiac.
Oh, horse, and then bird.
Yeah.
And then dog.
Yeah.
So
next one's pig.
Next one's pig. So we're gonna have flying bacon.
Pig/hogs. Yeah. Be war hogs.
Warthogs maybe.
Yeah.
We're gonna ride on piloswines.
Mecha warthogs.
Okay. We're also getting a new addition to the interdimensional rift Omega. We are getting the Alphascape.
I can't wait.
Can
I'm
a FusionX
pissed as
wait?
well, but I can't wait.
I'm not sure if a FusionX can wait though.
I mean, I can wait. I'm good. I'll jump into it, but I'm I can be patient.
Okay.
Yay. Welcome, FusionX.
Alpha's totally gonna die.
Don't say that.
You saw the trailer. He's out of here.
No.
It's fine. He'll die and we'll get some sort of minion.
Well,
I mean, we already have the doll.
Yeah.
He'll live on in plushie form.
Yeah. So cuter.
So before we go on, did you want to weigh in on our discussion?
It's dumb. It's a bad look. I don't know how it's like Yoshida never even saw the list or something. I don't know what happened, but failure on the part of many people.
True.
I think on that.
Very true.
It's not like Yoshida's the only one that sees these lists. It's the development team. It's it's probably PR, community. There's so many people that are going to look at this. None of them were like, I wonder if this may be a bad idea. And it didn't come up. So it's not just Yoshida. It's the entire team that works on the game.
And we already know that they don't feel the same way about these items.
It's a weird thing. In his apology, he said, we didn't consider that people might be upset about this. And it's like, I guess being one of those people that was a little upset about it, I don't understand how they wouldn't have thought that. Right. And a lot of people are like, well, they never said it was exclusive. Well, for the White Ravens, they did. And then for, we talk about the Scarf of Wondrous Wit now, they didn't, but, like 6, 7, 8 years of contests were saying the opposite. So,
yep, it was an item that was only obtainable through winning a contest.
Yeah, I mean, for forever. Like, that's the only way you've been able to get it since 1.0. Like, but so yeah, no, they never said it was exclusive, but it was very damn well assumed, and they never provided anything to the contrary about it. And I mean, and they just gave this away. Like, they announced the winners of this contest where they could, like, one of the options was they could win the scarf. Literally, if you look on the lodestone, the last post of the same day is, by the way, that prize is now going to be available for 50 gil.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and it's still available prize for the ongoing contests right now. The ones that haven't been announced. I mean, there's 2 or 3 contests in going for like EU and other areas, and then there's a few contests where the winners have not been been announced.
Wait.
I missed that part.
Wait. Is there an EU contest?
I thought I saw there was an EU contest on the lodestone.
I
because I was looking
contest.
because I was looking up some of the past contests to see what the wording was in the entry threats.
Because I haven't. That's why. Because I don't go to the forums.
Yeah, these are all listed on the forums.
That'll be why.
But yeah, if we go into the community events forum, and yeah, because there is a they're talking about the fan festival contests. There was the Eorzean interior design contest for NA and for EU.
Oh,
Some of these are done now, but Glamour Extravaganza contest in EU. Let's see, when did that one close? Where is the?
news. I want to find the.
Oh yeah,
forums.
that one
Where
already
are
has
the forums?
contest winners. So, but yeah, I mean, a lot of these already have. They had this exact item as a prize that people selected for it. I've seen on Reddit that people are going to support and asking if they can change their item now because of this.
Oh, absolutely, and they should. And if they don't, they should raise holy hell about it.
And even for past winners, it'd be like, hey, you know what? I won this contest, and now you're giving away an item that anybody can have. Can I have an item that's not yet available to the general public for 50 gil?
Literally, they announce the winners, and then that same day, they're like, "Yeah, here you go. Anybody can get it." Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the worst part of that is: the fact that it's available at all, or the fact that it's literally posted the same day as they announce winners for a contest where that was an optional prize.
Yeah. But like I said, it's just one of those things. I think it was just poorly timed and poorly planned.
People that are in charge of posts and doing stuff like that need to pay more attention. Like, I love everybody that works on this game. I know a lot of them. Awesome people. But they need to pay a little bit more, especially after the White Ravens.
Something like that.
come
Yeah.
on.
All right.
Nani?
We just wanted to give you a chance to vent a little bit on that publicly.
I mean,
so.
I do enjoy a good vent.
Makes you feel
Now,
better, doesn't it?
Fusion. Before you go, if you're going,
I can stay for a little bit.
I appreciate that. It's nice to have a third voice in here
Keep
to
you guys
weigh
some
up.
company.
Yes.
Yay!
You can be our stand-in librarian.
Don't worry, I know what I'm going to say to scare you off at the end, so it's fine.
Oh, God.
In all honesty, it probably wouldn't take much.
Thanks for joining us, though. You're awesome.
Yes, greatly
I
appreciated.
try.
So we were talking about Omega Alphascape. So they showed off the first boss, and the name of the quest kind of gives it off too. In the beginning, there was chaos.
Oh, so we're fighting. God damn it! It was Osmond. No, damn it, we already fought him.
We're
So
fighting the one dude from 7 that wiggles his butt in Rocket Town.
Yeah, we're fighting Necron.
We're fighting the what? We're fighting. I don't know. I know who you were talking about. I can't think of his name though. Now the guy with the Palmer.
Yeah,
Palmer. We're fighting Palmer.
Well, they haven't said the last boss of the raid, so who knows?
It's Palmer and Eve.
They just put a bunch of NPCs in a hat, and they're like, "All right, final boss for this raid tier is
Lava Scorpion.
Palmer." Who put Koji? Did you put this in here?
Oh, you.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
But yeah, I mean, there's been the leak, potential leak of we saw Omega. We saw
Midgard.
Well, we saw a dragon that looked like it could have been Midgard-Sormer. It looked like it almost could have been Shinryu as well.
Yeah.
But I would doubt that they're going to give us Shinryu in a raid tier where they've already given us an extreme primal version.
Shin Soma. It's a fusion of both of them.
It's probably Midgard-Sormer, but I think it's also funny that it's probably not actual Midgard-Sormer, which means this is the second time we fought Midgard-Sormer, but it's not actually Midgard-Sormer.
Yeah, well, of course, this isn't actually Midgard-Sormer. This is Omega's extrapolation of what Midgard-Sormer might have been.
Or maybe they find, I don't think Midgard-Sormer has an element attached. They find his evolution stone, and he evolves into his next form.
Glaceon-Sormer?
Sure.
I thought more of a a Midgard Flareon, a Flarastormer.
Gardmelian, maybe.
Midgard Flaremer. And then there's been
Leafmere.
the leak of a boss based on the Warrior of Light.
Yeah.
That's been called Adam and Eve for some reason.
Well, I understand why it's called Adam and Eve.
Well, because it's supposed to signify, it's referencing back to the Bible in Genesis and, the first man, woman, and being the warrior of light is whatever you make them. They had to kind of go that route.
My idea is, okay, after you beat Omega tries to copy you because he's designed to make whatever's, to challenge him. And then he has you challenge the creations. And as they're his first creations of the Warriors of Light, that's why it's called Adam and Eve. How about that?
Either that or this is the Nier Automata crossover that none of us saw coming.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we should have saw the name of the tombstones and thought something was up. Tombstones of Genesis.
You mean Phil
Or
Collins?
if you live in the UK, it's called the Tombstones of the Mega Drive.
Well played.
Damn you, Chille. Damn you. No, like I said, I'm interested to see how the story finishes out. I understand this is supposed to be a more story-driven portion of the raid, so I hope it's told well.
I mean, they had to add some story eventually.
I just hope we see a little bit more of that whole Nero and Sid romance that's been brewing.
There's supposed to be some decent Sid background in here, I've heard, so.
I heard that it was censored a little bit compared to what it was originally. So.
Well, we know Harshifon's story was censored quite a bit in the localizations, but we'll see.
Well,
Just get ready for them feels with Alpha, because Alpha's gonna die.
Yeah.
No.
By the way, while we're talking about changes, did you know that Crystal Tower entries have been changed?
What?
And no, now there's no fates. Instead, you just do something that I've forgotten now to get the items.
It's a pop NM. They're still
Okay.
gonna have the fates, but you'll be able to do pop NMs for the quest.
Yep, and if
That's
you're
good.
in the middle of those quests, you can still finish them that way. If you want to do it the new way, you have to actually drop the quest and retake it.
Maybe I'll unlock a Hyperion now.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, but I will actually. I enjoyed the 24-man raids. I just couldn't be asked doing the stupid quest.
So now when are they going to change the Atomos fight so we can do it under-leveled? Or, I mean, over-leveled and under-partied? Never,
2020.
I know, never.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say never. Yeah.
It'd be nice, so we'd actually be able to breeze through it and not have to suffer through.
It'll be 5.0 when you can take your adventure squadron through the Labyrinth of the Ancients for the next rank.
Yours and your two other friends'?
No,
Yeah.
just yours.
That's still not enough. You only have 8 of them.
Yep.
Yeah,
You need to
You
have
need
a minimum
more
of
night.
12 people.
yeah.
No, that doesn't matter. You have to do full 24-man alliance raids with your squadron to get the next GC rank.
That's why I'm saying, you do it with two other friends, and you can do it with all their dudes too.
Nah, you gotta command your NPCs to get them on the switches, and it'll be great. It'll be fun. Everybody will love it.
Legit strats.
You heard it here first, folks.
Hashtag still better than Pagos.
We're gonna make that a thing. Speaking of things that are better than Pagos, the Doman Enclave is getting some new quest line. Actually, I'm looking forward to this. I love
This
the
is
Doman
like-
Enclave story.
After main story, this is what I'm most excited about for the patch.
I mean, they've
It's
done
the third thing for me.
they've done amazing things with the Doman Enclave. I think the way you get to the story is extremely simple, but the story itself is just so much fun.
Yeah.
I've never been so excited about watching people make paper.
Same.
I'm just so happy with the things that we got for completing the quest. I mean, we got access to all of those Fool's portals,
You got some
and
good stuff with it.
we
Wait,
got
what?
those candies like we have behind us, like behind Fusion there. Some really amazing housing items came out of that.
Yeah. I'm so happy about the candies because I wanted those so much.
They are adorable, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
I want some of those in real life.
I do actually sell it to us. And by sell it to us, they'll sell it at the Square Enix Japan food restaurant only.
Yep. So
Sounds about right.
get your tickets for to Japan now.
Yeah. I'm happy to go in 2020, actually.
They're also adding an Ethernet, so they're expanding the size of it.
Yeah.
And mounts will be able to be ridden in the Enclave.
You'll be able to fish too.
Yep. But with the mounts, you're going to have to
Nice.
clean up after them yourself.
Now, to be fair about the mounts, it has to be, again, a lot bigger because it doesn't feel worth it right now.
I can see the areas they're going to expand into, so.
Yeah.
I wonder where that guy's going to be hanging this time. That poor guy. I'm wondering, is it the same guy from Aylshire, or is it his ill-fated cousin or something?
It's probably going to be like, we'll probably get the same, it won't be the same guy, but we'll probably have like the same sort, it'll be like his cousin in every expansion now, probably.
I mean, because there
Yeah,
wasn't this guy hanging out in Mordona, was there?
There was,
Probably was.
wasn't there? Someone. I'm sure
I
there
don't
was
remember,
someone
but I'm
hanging.
sure there was.
Yeah.
Craziness. We're getting a new hard mode dungeon, Saint Moshien's.
With the poop.
With the big mighty poop.
The
The Conquer's Bad Fur Day collaboration we never saw coming. So many collaborations in this patch.
You know,
throw
there's so
my
many.
shit at you.
There's so many crossovers in this patch, but no Final Fantasy 15 crossover still.
So wait for that 15 patch. I
Yeah.
mean, World of Final Fantasy is getting a 15 collaboration here.
Regalia when? Come on, Yoshi. Get on
And
that.
we still don't even have our pot noodle.
You want your cup noodle hat
Yeah.
to wear with
I do.
your Gladio glamour?
Well, we're talking about glamours.
Hmm.
Do you know that Zoe can now be glamoured at max rank? Rewards have also been boosted to match Manalgo's.
That's actually nice. I actually haven't done any of the custom deliveries for Zloe since the new one was added for Kurenai in
I forgot those were
Tamamizu.
even a thing.
Please don't glamour into a bikini.
Well, no, Zloe is the older sister of
obviously-
Chloe.
Yeah.
So of course we're gonna glamour her into a bikini.
Chocobo costumes, all of them.
Yeah. No,
Reindeer.
Zoe gets a chocobo. Manalgo gets a Moogle costume.
When are we gonna get to glamour Manago?
Manalgo can already be glamoured, can't she?
Nope.
Oh, no.
Only
Manalgo...
Kurenai.
How's it? Yeah. Forgot she exists. Where is she anyway? I still need to unlock her.
Kurenai is in Tamamizu,
Okay.
in the turtle bubble.
Okay.
Zloe in pig costume. God
Or you
damn it,
just-
Scarlet.
You just get really generous with that Mog station, and you just lease. You should totally get all the costumes, and
That'd be some expensive glamours just for an NPC.
but I mean,
We don't
look,
even-
if you're a fan of one of those NPCs, they'll be everywhere now.
Yeah.
Glamour like Minfilia.
So give them bigger boobs.
Yes.
And a link show.
I like how out of all those options, you picked like the worst possible character.
Isn't that the point?
No, you picked the best one.
So Tataru. Well, I mean, if you pick
Was
Tataru...
that what you were saving to get me to leave, Chili? Because that's pretty close.
Well, no, it's just if you pick Tataru, she'll craft all different outfits. So you just buy one outfit and then it'll craft more for you.
The glamour makes itself.
I don't think that's how that works.
And then the other thing we're getting side quest wise is the new Uznair map, the Shifting Altars.
Yeah.
I am actually looking forward to that.
I did maps like the last time they changed Uznair, like twice, and I never saw the new stuff. I'm actually like really looking forward to.
So you
to
haven't
trying
done
to
any
get into
Thieves
this new
maps
stuff.
before?
It's been a long time. Like the
How about
last
the
time they
other-
updated Usnair, I did a couple maps and that was it. Like I haven't touched any maps since then.
I've only ever got past door 1 in Thieves like once.
Yeah, those are tougher. I think I did make
Mm-hmm.
it to room 7 once, but
I'm
it was
still
very
pissed.
lucky. It wasn't mine though.
I'm still kind of pissed at the person I did run it with. Yeah, because I did get to floor 7 once, and she got 4 golden Namazus.
Nice.
What?
Yeah, because we got the bonus. We had a bonus one.
Oh, and then she
Jeez.
kept going, and it quadrupled
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Wow.
Wow.
So how the shifting altars is going to work is the duty will end on one of the following conditions. You'll either complete 5 summons, you
get
hit
eaten up.
the Atomos summon, or all party members are KO'd. And basically, it's a roulette wheel. You spin the wheel, and if it lands on one of a number of different jeweled stops, that's your outcome. If it's a blue diamond stop, it results in a lesser summon. The green 3 diamond one is a greater summon. The red giant diamond is going to be an elder summon. Atomos will kick you out of the party. The exclamation mark will cause the arcane circles to shift. And if you hit the white elephant head, you get the Matanga Prince.
I can't remember where I read this, but I heard the exclamation mark when it shifts turns most of them into the elder summons. for
I
the
think it
next
might be
month.
random.
No, it's supposed to turn them mostly into the rewards, but it has, it's either the big reward or Atmos for the next
Yeah,
spin.
the exclamation mark, it's kind of like a high risk, high reward kind of thing.
Yeah. So you either get a good reward or you get nothing.
And like it.
As I like to call it, the Mario coin block. So it looks like the blocks you hit in Mario.
It does kind of look like a Mario coin. Hopefully they're not going to get sued for that.
Hopefully we don't get sued for that.
True. Grant Company, we're going to get the captain rank. New dungeons to run with our squadrons. Wanderer's Palace Hard and the Vault. And a new, what they're calling a flagged mission called the Sapper Strike.
The flag mission means it's for the captain rank.
Oh, okay, so that's what we need to actually... Or is that what we get when we are captain?
No, that's what we need to do to get captain, probably. Like,
Okay.
yeah, the previous ones we had to do a certain mission to get a rank up.
No, I thought that was... we had to hit them up to a certain level and then pay a certain amount of...
No, you had to do a mission and then they...
I don't remember. It was so long ago, I did it right away.
Can I just say it seems super weird to go back to the vault with the squadron?
Yeah.
I haven't-
Adventurers must be purged.
All these other dungeons at least are just like filled with monsters, but it's like, how are you going back into the vault and just like killing people?
Because the sickness must be purged.
Well, isn't it that you... Isn't the... I might be wrong here, and I'm sorry, Sarah and Animus, if you listen to this. But isn't the law reason that you're not actually going into the dungeon, but you're imagining it in your head?
It is when you're going in with other adventurers, but you're actually taking other people into these dungeons with your squadron.
True.
You're doing it through the echo.
VR. Ancient Allegan Oculus Rift.
There you go.
It's like you're getting like your people together. It's like, all right, who wants to go to Ishgard and kill some priests? Like,
You've turned it into a just a. It's like what was that? Hullbreaker Hard.
Yeah, it's a training mission. You've just got people dressed up as them.
The sickness must be purged.
Emmerich just sends you a note. He's like, yeah, so we got some people that are still kind of staying with the old system. If you could
Go ahead and just take care
handle
of that.
They're just actors.
That'd be great. If you can come in on Sunday too, that'd be great.
Here, have a hot chocolate.
If you could just make them not be around anymore, I would appreciate it.
I still want my canon being that they're all actors, trained actors,
All right.
doing their own stunts.
Cody's gonna hate me because the next time I see him, I'm gonna have to ask him about that, and he's just gonna be like, "Come on, man, just go with it."
Didn't we just finalize, make things good over in Ishgard? Now we got to, bring our adventure squad into there and just make it even
So
worse.
glad we got it's all peaceful now. Hey, so I need to train these guys. It like pans over. It's just like a little army, like dressed as like reindeer. I just need to
Snowmen.
I need to battle harden these guys. Can we just slaughter some church people?
A squadron of female Lalafels.
There you go.
Scarlett's
but,
saying it's an Ishgardian version of Ren Fair. They're cosplaying. That's what it is.
Yeah, they're
Seems
LARPing.
super weird.
Yeah, it's a giant LARP.
Oh my gosh.
Free company wise, we get new company workshop crafting recipes.
You forgot to say that we get increased XP
Oh yeah, that's
Gained
the experience gained
from LARPing.
for LARPing. With your +1 sword of LARP. And the new subaquatic voyage destinations, new items coming from there, and the max rank for your submarines is going to 40. I still only have the base level submarine.
I only have the initial one.
I'm a scrub.
I need to find people to craft the parts for the other one.
Go ahead.
My free company is pretty cool. Basically, I think we have free of the stuff, and every meeting we get someone that voted member of the month, and they get to rename one of the ships. Quite cool.
That's kind of cool.
I named when I was member of the month before I became an officer. I think I named, because that was airships back then. I named mine just the SS Flying Thing.
I have a Skybear airship.
Oh,
My sub is named Jason Momoa.
Ours are just named after different birds. We've got Firebird, Thunderbird, and I don't remember, did we just call it Aquabird?
Thunderbirds are go.
The Thunderbirds are go, yes.
Yay. Captain.
All right, so housing updates. How about those housing updates?
I mean, they're all right.
Yay!
So
I almost have enough for a mansion.
too bad there are no mansions available.
There was a mansion for sale, then I couldn't afford it. I'm so close.
Like somebody actually let it get destroyed?
Yeah, it was being sold for 44 million on the Goblet.
Oof.
Yeah, I had 36 million, so it was close. Someone gave me 32 million gil.
Because you're chilly.
No, they were doing a contest where because they were leaving the game. It was a free company member, and if you found them, he gave you 30 million gil.
What?
Yeah, and I found him by accident. I had to walk past him twice. It was in Older in the Fort Majors Guild, and I didn't even notice him. I just walked past him and then realized why is there someone that's not a Lalafell here?
That's chilly for you. Everything he does is either an accident or hacked. Or accidentally hacked.
Accident.
Yes. So they're adding the furnishing contest winner designs to the game.
Yeah.
As well as some that they designed on their own, apparently.
Like
Hopefully.
the incredibly lazy shower.
Hopefully they designed them by themselves.
Or they just used the non-winners designs. That's been a thing.
Well,
But
yeah,
they-
but the thing was they used them, but then they didn't notify the people.
Yeah.
And so it's like, hey, so
Which
like that's
legally they didn't have to, but, it's a good thing to do.
yeah.
Isn't it in the small print that they pretty much own everything you
Yeah.
send?
Oh yeah, no, that absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so by the letter of the law, they don't have to notify you of anything. Any design that you make becomes their property, and they can do whatever they want with it, even if
Ethics
you
in
weren't a
game
winner.
development.
But it is what
Also,
it is.
that shower is so lazy. I'm going to keep saying that.
Lazy shower, huh?
I mean, we already have that shower in the game. All they've done is added some bathroom tiles underneath it.
Well, I don't even think the shower is different. It's
Well,
just,
I think the
tiles.
shower is just for show, but the flooring and the curtain are the new additions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the curtain, we already have that curtain. That's the Kyrusian's curtain or whatever.
Okay, then it must be the flooring that's new.
Yeah, it's the flooring with the little drain.
1 second. There we go. That's how excited I am.
Yay. The little bird bath is cute though.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
I'm
It
curious
better
what
have some poop.
this chandelier thing is supposed to be. It looks like gosh, I don't know, like a blue glowing lipstick surrounded by like cat toy balls.
I think it looks like
Okay.
a crayon.
I thought it looked like a penis. What?
So anyway,
Yes, that moment of silence was on purpose, folks. They're adding the mannequins, and they did a little more explanation as to what the mannequin process is.
only Mikote mannequins though,
Yes.
because
Which-
reasons.
Yeah, we had this discussion, and we're like, what the fuck? Seriously? I mean, it's not like it would be that difficult to implement, like, Zayla females or Midlanders.
Yeah.
They're all the same size, and I didn't know that those were Mikote males because they got freaking hats on and we don't see ears.
Yeah.
They literally they could have been Midlanders for all I knew.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I was saying, Klaus, I don't, I want Lalafell ones, but I can understand that, Lalafells have a unique body type compared to the rest. Same with Rogadins.
Well, that we do know that SE is notorious for releasing things before they're completed.
Eggy glamours.
I'm sure they have them already. Just something really stupid happened in their code.
Yeah.
And we'll get this in a patch.
They were playing for 4 hours and they forgot to save.
Yeah. Nah, we'll probably get like one race per patch.
God, I hope not. Because
There's
that
a
means we're
dev
not going to have
sitting
them
there
all
somewhere.
until end of 6.0.
It's like, all right, I have options. What should I get ready for the next patch? I either have like this really cool, like we could do Bismarck Eggy Glamour or Lalafell Mannequin.
Lalafell
I think I'm
mannequin.
gonna have to go with a
Another
bottle
version-
of wine minion with googly eyes.
I figured, then they need to give out the next version of Eureka.
They don't need to. They can keep that.
Well, we've already got Pyro, so
No, not yet. It's not out yet. They could still just not release it. That's fine.
All right, so with the
Arrows.
mannequins,
Yeah.
you can have up to 4 in your private chamber or apartment, 6 in your small house, 8 in your medium house, or 10 in the large house.
and you can give them angel wings to make them look like the angels from Doctor Who, and then scare everyone.
If you have enough open spots on a retainer to sell them.
Yeah.
I
Because
want them to make these come alive for the Halloween event.
Yes, scare
I
the
want
hell out
you-
of me.
To just go into your house and they just like turn their head towards you, and then they just animate and you have to fight them off.
that
I
would be
still,
hilarious.
I know it sounds weird, but I still wish, because the Weeping Sea of, I wish they'd added Weeping Angels from Doctor Who, and then you had to have 2 people look at them as you go through part of the raid.
Here's something that is really cool. They've confirmed that purchasing from a mannequin does not incur any additional fees. So if you want to save some money, you can go up to somebody's mannequin and buy an item. The items are going to be listed on the market board as well. So you can buy them through the market board if they are put up for sale individually. You'll see them if it's part of a set, but you won't be able to actually buy the item. You can only buy items that are a
Seems
part of a
so weird
set
to me.
Nah.
by going to the mannequin itself. It's a rough system.
It's one of those things where like I get that they're trying to like promote like talking to people and like the housing districts. It just seems really weird.
It's kind of going to go with this whole estate tag thing that we're going to talk about next.
You know what this kind of feels like? Remember the retainer area that was in 1.0 where you had like
Yes.
But at least
Yeah.
but there you couldn't find anything you were looking for,
You could. It would just, take a couple hours.
or days.
That's why you got to rent the stall.
I missed that though. I wish we had something like that again.
No, you don't.
Well,
I do.
We could always sit
Yeah,
outside of Juneau and Rolandberry Fields.
No, but I would like that just
In
as something that we
AFK?
could, yeah. Something to something like have it as you have the market board, have it tied to the market board system like they've done here with the mannequins. Just have a bit where you can put your retainers. To make it look lively. So you got like a. You know what I mean? Have a zone with your retainers and like a market.
Well, I mean, they do have the retainers like out and about sometimes.
Yeah.
You'll just like stumble upon a retainer like mining or something.
Yeah. But it'd be cool if there was like a market with retainers where you could go and just I don't know. I'm weird like that.
It would
That's
make the
fair.
world feel a little bit more alive. I understand.
Yeah.
But it also would take a lot of programming and a lot of resources. And do you want that or do you want Pagos?
I'd rather have
mean-
the retainer thing. if we're being completely honest.
I gotta say that's not fair.
I mean, hell, I would take a Lalafell mannequin over more Eureka.
All right. So I briefly mentioned estate tags. You'll be able to tag your residents for different activities. Up to 3 tags per house. You can choose from things like emporium, boutique, designer home, tavern, eatery, immersive experience.
I love that.
Yes. Aquarium, sanctum, and venue. So
You missed message book.
I don't see why they even put that in there. It's like
It's
sign
a
my
house
book.
activity.
Sign my book.
Hey, people only have 4 more chances to sign my book. So
Well, you can delete entries or just buy my book.
So when they
Buy my
say
merch.
immersive experience, is that like one of those places like that just has like a bunch of like VR headsets that you can put on, or like what is that exactly?
I guess they mean like role playing, like with people that do like the maid cafes.
Well, that would be
I
an
don't know, but-
eatery. Or a
Yeah, but it's
tavern.
also immersive.
Is
experience.
it immersive though? I don't know.
It depends on the
Well,
maids you go to.
it is the one with the tag RP, so
Yeah,
it's the role playing tag.
yeah.
It's your
I mean,
safe
I
zone
was-
for
I
people to
was-
role play.
Well, it's like
I
aquarium.
know.
You don't really you can't have an entire house filled with fish.
I mean,
You
watch
can have
me.
10 aquariums in a large house.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
It
aquariums.
seems weird that they would have like aquarium, but not like. I mean, I guess boutique is mannequins,
Yeah.
but I don't. It's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, some
These
of their
are
the
fun.
choices
I would say-
are odd.
I would say designer home is boutique and aquarium.
I think designer
Yeah.
home is just they just want people to come in and take a look at the furnishings.
Yeah. All I know is mine's going to be a message book tavern eatery.
Like this, like
So,
my
like-
room here
like
would be
you
a
eat
tavern.
The book
So
is that?
Yes.
You just serve books. Is-
My book is filled with bacon. That's why people.
Excuse me,
sign
sir.
it.
I asked for my message book to have a little bit of bacon and soy sauce on it. This is mustard. Who eats mustard on a message book?
apparently chili.
You
I
I
only have
didn't order the chili book. I ordered the.
All right, let's talk about the gold saucer changes. There's actually quite a few changes for the gold saucer. We get that new
Sweet, I can have an
gate,
app.
the leap of faith.
Oh, the gate.
I'm actually looking forward to that. I think that seems like a lot of fun.
When Yoshida did it during the live letter and he fell, and that look that he gave,
That was
that's
amazing.
those are my exact feelings about this.
Oh, you don't
summed
like
them
jump
up
puzzles?
perfectly. Oh, I cannot stand them.
You haven't been to the top
Oh, I
of Kugani Tower?
I have given up.
Yeah.
You didn't try climbing the Eorzean Ninja Tower?
I'll be
did
honest,
as
I
much
didn't
as I
know.
needed to for the quest.
I didn't even know that existed until just before it ended.
Oh,
Everyone's like, did you get to the top? I'm like, yeah. And like, oh wait, there's another top.
I
Okay,
spent like
then.
3 hours
Couldn't
trying to
get
get up
it.
there. I got
I
about
spent
halfway.
about half an hour getting on
I
the
have
first
so
page.
many better things I could do with my time.
Like Pagos.
Jeez. like dressing my Lalafell mannequin,
All right.
making him look pretty and pretending it's chilly.
Yay!
And speaking of gates, they've actually removed the fees to participate in gates now. So
Yay!
it no longer costs money to join a gate.
You could say they've removed the gates.
To the gates.
To the gates.
They're
And
in a gate.
They have changed the schedule. Instead of every 15 minutes, it'll be every 20 minutes. One of 3 gates will spawn. So on the hour, it could be Cliffhanger, Time of My Life, or Leap of Faith. At 20 past the hour, it could be Any Way the Wind Blows, Time of My Life, or Leap of Faith. And at 40 past the hour, it could be Any Way the Wind Blows, Skin Change We Can Believe In, or Leap of Faith. You think you're going to try and push Leap of Faith?
Now, tell me again, when's Leap of Faith on
trying
again?
to promote the new content.
Can you tell me when Leap of Faith is on? Can't remember.
Well, it's a chance. It's not going to always spawn. So that's actually one thing that it's weird. I thought maybe that would be just one you could go up to and do whenever you wanted to.
Well, it would be a gate then, would it?
That's true. They also removed Vase Off. So that is no longer a gate.
I prefer that to Skin Change.
That's what I've heard a lot of people say, yeah.
I'm kind of lukewarm to both of those. I like Cliffhanger, and I love Any Way the Wind Blows.
I'll be honest, I just pick up the Skin Change gate and then run around in circles and go talk to someone randomly and go, oh,
yeah. No, I usually actually get. I'm not too bad at that one now.
I think I've beaten that fate twice.
Which is 2 more times than you beat Funga.
Once. I've only beaten Funga once, so.
They've also changed the payout schedule. They've increased Time of My Life from 2,000 to 2,500 MGP, and they give you a graduated scale for Funga.
Which is good.
If you get knocked off on the first round, you still get 100 MGP. If you get knocked off on the second turn, it's 200. The third turn, if you get knocked off, it's 400. If you get knocked off on the fourth turn, it's 800. And if you get knocked off in the last one, you still get 1,600 gil or MGP, excuse me. But if you dodge them all, you still get the same 7,500.
Nice.
And then with Time of My Life, they made it to where you'll at least get 100 gil or MGP. Why do I keep saying gil?
Because everything else uses gil.
Yeah, 0 to 3 moves made properly, you'll get 100 MGP. 4 to 7, 200. 8 to 9, 500. And if you get 10 plus, it'll be 2,500. Now, this one I liked. Mini Cactpot tickets are now 10 MGP.
Yay!
Period. It's not 100, 200, 300 now. It's 10, 10, 10. So I like that change. You're now guaranteed to get additional MGP, because some days you could actually lose MGP from doing a mini Cactpot. But Jumbo Cactpot, this is why they want you to wait to pick up your prize until Tuesday. The jackpot is still the same. It's still 1 million gil MGP. God damn it. Still 1 million MGP.
Second prize is 200k MGP.
200,000, yeah.
Third prize is 50,000 MGP.
Yeah, 50.
Fourth prize is 5,000 MGP, and fifth prize is 1,000 MGP.
So that's pretty nice.
Maybe I'll actually bother doing it.
I mean,
because that's 3,000 MGP, right?
Yeah, minimum.
I think a lot of this is just to kind of catch up with Fashion Report, because Fashion Report gives out an insane amount of MGP.
Up to 60k a week, yeah.
Really? Well, I should do it sometime.
It's 10,000 just to go up and talk to them and get judged once and get your minimum of 71 if you're dressed. Or
I should do it someday.
Yeah, or like I said, if you get a score of 80, which means you need to have like 2 pieces, be close to it, or have the right dies, you'll get at least 80
dies
plus.
Doesn't count, does it?
Yes, it does.
I thought they removed that.
No, they made it so you didn't have to have everything died in order to get above 80, but dies still do help.
All right.
I mean, theoretically, you could actually have all the right dies and all the right pieces, and you could actually have a score higher than 100, but you're only going to get 100.
Yeah.
You just made it easier
And
to
you know
get
what
up
you can
there.
use MGP for? You can use it for a Typhoon mount.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm betting it's
So-
going to be at least 1 million MGP.
I've
Yeah.
heard a rumor that a future patch will have an increased certain items that'll be added to the MGP vendor will actually cost more than Fenrir.
Yep.
This
don't
could
know
be
That's from
one.
Japanese interviews that Yoshida
Yeah.
did.
I
mean-
don't know if he's talking about Typhoon or not, but
I
we'll
think it
see.
was future patches, so I don't think it's going to be with 4.4.
But yes,
Yeah.
I'm betting this one's going to be the same price as Fenrir is.
My prediction is 750 or higher.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess 1 million, but it'll have the Fungo animation.
Oh, it better have the Funga.
Mhm.
Fungo.
I mean, because why? I mean, if a Gobu can have it, why shouldn't Typhon, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
and
Chupon. I mean, Typhon. I mean, who do I mean?
I'm about to
mean,
say
Typhoon.
something that will shock you guys to your very core. Okay, they're adding new triple triad cards.
What?
I know. It's just
I'm so far behind
So
on my
rare.
triple triad deck. It's not even funny.
I still find it funny that I found that really dumb NPC to just win. Yeah, when you had the Gold Sorcerer event, Make It Rain.
Mhm.
There's one NPC in the Battle Hall that has like level 1 cards. And I just grinded in for the event. You
That
couldn't
seems-
lose.
That seems because it wasn't that much MGP though.
It was quite a lot because for doing the challenge log.
Oh, challenge log. Okay.
Yeah, I would grind him for the challenge log because it would take like I think it took me 2.5 minutes to get all the wins.
Did you at least get consent first before you were grinding him?
Always get consent.
Yes.
The more you know.
So that's what we're getting in the Gold Saucer. I mean, that's the most love that the Gold Saucer's gotten in a long time.
Yeah.
But some of those payout tables really needed to be updated.
Yes.
Now they've added new performance actions for the Bard. We get the drum section.
Yes.
Timpani, bongo, bass drum, snare drum, and cymbal will be added in patch 4.4.
But my real question is, are they going to have a UI element to support this? Like, if I get like a GameCube adapter and get like my Donkey Konga bongos out, like, am I going to be able to?
Chille Combard for my static less than 3.
All I know is
Oh,
I still want.
thank you so much for that resub. Appreciate
Oh,
that.
thank you.
And
Oh, not bad for your static. Oh. I'm what server?
do you play Bard though?
I can learn it for this person. They sub to us. I will learn it for you, and I will sing the song of my people.
Oh, they're on
going
Balmong.
to Scarborough Fair.
Well, as Luna said, I think she's tweeted out that we're getting we're gonna get our little drum circles, so we can make s'mores and sing Kumbaya.
I'm so jealous. I wish I could be on Balmong.
I mean, you can sing Kumbaya. I'll just not attend.
All I know is I still want my trombone so I can follow Rogan and go do 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 do.
You mean your tuba?
Their tuba, sorry.
You need a tuba
So I
for
can
that.
follow some Rogaders go do 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 do.
Stop it! It's a glandular problem.
Oh my gosh. Hey,
Imagine
buddy, could
it-
you turn that down?
A lot of little Lalafels just chasing with the Toombas.
Dressed like Stewie.
Yeah, it'd be brilliant. It'd be the best.
And they did add keyboard support for German and French keyboard layouts for doing performance actions as well. So good for you. I need to get a MIDI keyboard. That's what I need to get.
Same, that'd be cool. I don't know if you can use it on PS4.
I doubt it would work on PS4, but it would work on
Yeah.
PC.
PC.
So, yeah, if I could then play the keyboard and play the game or play the songs in the game, that would be amazing.
And then you get copyright strike, and we all get sad.
Well, only if I stream it and put it out there and don't give proper credit or something
what was
or
the one
other.
I saw? I think somebody did Despacito. I saw on Reddit.
I watched someone do One Winged Angel. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I think I would have to learn Never Gonna Give You Up.
Mm,
'Cause I doubt Rick Astley would hit us with a copyright strike.
yeah.
We can rickroll people in Eorzea. Come on, that would be amazing.
You know what's also amazing?
The challenge log.
logs. Yeah.
Where they're adding where they're pushing these command missions. You'll get 5,000 company seals for completing 3 command missions. And they've actually updated and simplified the categories. So it's not going to be a huge long list. They're calling it like, I don't remember, what are they calling it? I have to actually go to the...
Battles and crafting and gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Just
it.
everything is just, if you fight something, it's in battles.
Yep. Yep. That's right.
Yep. So that'll be nice.
Now, can I talk about my favorite part of this entire patch?
Eternal Bondage.
Yeah, my internal bondage.
He likes the internal bondage.
The internal bondage. Wow. That sounds uncomfortable.
But no, eternal bondage. Damn it, class. Eternal bonding. Basically, I've been married on Ultros for about 3 years. My wife, who doesn't play much, but whenever she does contact me, she always wants to do like the wedding again because she had so much fun, and I did as well. But we didn't want to lose our rings because we've been married for 3 years. And then when they talked about anniversaries way back, I think it was even during my interview, which you can go check PSU like from last couple of years ago.
Yeah.
We talked about the anniversary stuff, and they said they'll be added in the future, and I've been really looking forward to this. So, basically, they've added new chapel decorations, new ceremony favors, and new guest gifts. Basically, the guests can now get a little Moogle, which looks like it's carrying some little flowers. So it's like a flower girl.
Yeah, though these are for the actual, you get these for the weddings too.
Yeah, but you also get it for the anniversary as well as the weddings.
Yep. And what's cool with the anniversaries is no matter what package you chose when you first got to Eternally Bonded, you're going to be able to choose from everything available in the Platinum Wedding.
Yeah, but you will not get any of the paid rewards.
Yes.
Which I'm kind of sad about.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, if you didn't pay for it, you shouldn't get it.
No, I would have. I know everyone's going to hate me for this, but I would have been happy to pay a little bit of money if it meant I got something new. You know what I mean? I think we're getting the glassy wings, hopefully, but I would have liked to have paid a bit of money so I could say get a unique mount for being married for over a year.
Well, you get the new minion with the little Moogle with the flowers. I mean, that's why it's called an internal bondage now, right? I mean, where do you think those flowers are going? You can't find a vase.
Well,
So hopefully, because we're gonna set up the anniversary as soon as possible. I just hope that when I stream it, people don't constantly say that I'm marrying my fat cat, because everyone thought I was marrying the fat cat. Because I was stood next to it for about 10 minutes before the wife logged in, so everyone thought I was just marrying my fat cat because it's the same height as me.
I now pronounce you man and fat cat.
I mean, it's almost as wide as I am in real life, but
you may pet the belly.
Yay!
They're making some minor changes to Wondrous Tales. They're going to add the objectives from 4.2 and 4.3.
Yep.
And they're going to update the gold and silver certificate rewards.
Basically, add the new crafted items.
Yep. New emotes and hairstyles, and including the new Tombstone emote for registering the app. Thankfully, we don't have to have the premium plan to get it.
I'm so happy. I was expecting it to be paid.
So,
with the Brofist emote where you got a friend.
So basically now we can all look at our smartphones in game too.
Yeah, but what's like the lore behind that though? Do we just all have phones now? Like what?
Well, they're tombstones.
It's just the tombstone is
we're
just
carrying hundreds of those around in our pockets.
Now we get to look at one.
So
I
what
didn't
you're
realize
saying
that
is
they had
that
a
when I go buy armor, I have to trade in 750 times that 750 mobile phones.
Yeah, and you have to make sure they're all unlocked too.
Yeah, it's why you can only get 450 a week because you got to make sure they're,
I mean, that takes up a lot of bag space.
Yeah, I mean, and just make sure to wipe them before you turn them in. You know, Rowena doesn't want to see all those pictures of your internal bondage.
I don't know, maybe she'll give me more armor.
Well, where do you think the Eorzean revenge porn comes from?
Oh dear.
To
Anyway.
be fair though, yeah.
And then they added the hairstyle from the contest winner as well.
Yeah.
I'm
hoping because the anniversary person has a different hairstyle, so maybe we'll get that. That'd be good. I want that.
And then battle changes. We'll just go through these real quick. A lot of effects are now going to be applied as soon as the action is used, instead of waiting until the animation is completed, such as Passage of Arms, Salted Earth, Doton, Earth and Fury, Shadow Flare, Sacred Soil, Asylum, and Collective Unconsciousness. So you're going to get that effect happening right away, not after the animation, and it should help people from maybe wiping because of just a bit too much damage. Maybe. Samurai and Red Mage have a whole bunch of potency increases.
Yeah, Verf Flare and Ver Holy and Costa 60
Contra 6
got
50
Contra 6?
potency. Yeah, they got a 50 potency increase. The rest of the spells were just 10. Samurai got some pretty decent buffs too. Most of their skills went up by 20.
Yeah, in fact, all their skill, all the Kasha, MP, Yuka, Kazi, and one other that I've forgotten now.
Gecko and NP.
Tuscanomi.
That's it.
Gosh.
Black Mage got a Fire 4 potency increase by 20.
Yeah.
Astro's got a major buff with their recast timers for Minor Arcana, Lord, and Lady of Crowns reduced to 1 second.
That's a whole 1 second for something that I'm not sure what it does.
It's from 5 seconds to 1 second.
Yeah.
That's huge.
So it's like from waiting to not waiting.
Yeah.
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 Also, you can now have 10 job actions.
So we can now
I'm
use
not gonna
those.
pick those.
I'm so glad they simplified the battle system a little bit in Stormblood to make it so I wouldn't have to put as many actions on my hotbar. I'm so glad that
now we have 10 more to put on the hotbar.
Don't worry. They're not going on my hotbar.
5 more, technically.
Yeah.
They're still not going on my hotbar.
Probably not.
Well,
no.
all you generally do is you just press 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, or...
No, Klaus, mine goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 2.
Well, at least it's not 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Like your tanks.
Oh, was it? No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's 1, 2, 4. Damn it! Now I can't think numbers.
Well, actually,
1, 3, 4. No, 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah. You use number 3 every 12 seconds because to reapply the buff.
because my stacks.
Yeah.
And Lighthouse had its weekly restrictions removed.
Yay! I'm still not running it again though.
Why? I like Lighthouse.
I don't like the people in.
You just saw firsthand how terrible he is with numbers.
Well, you got to remember, he's pushing all those buttons on a controller, not on a keyboard.
Yeah, because on mine I'm thinking circle, square, triangle, circle, X, square, circle, X, triangle, circle, X, triangle, circle, square, triangle. So
he was trying to convert that to 1, 2, 3, 4. That was actually pretty impressive, Chille. Also, thank you, Stay Hydrated Bot. I have been staying hydrated. I hope you guys have been staying hydrated too.
And Dragoon's staying hydrated with its buffs.
Yes. So are you gonna jump back into Dragoon a little bit in PvP then, Fusion?
No. Why would I do that?
I mean, they've gotten their floor tanking abilities, majorly boosted. No, actually,
You telling me you don't
I mean,
fight
that's great, but it's still PvP.
PvPs? Peas
not-
versus peas?
It's not my thing.
won't somebody please think of the peas?
Can we peas move on?
We're getting new mounts, or a new mount.
Yeah.
Well, technically 2 new mounts for sure. They already showed the Typhon, and then we of course get the Fire Doggo.
And there'll be a third secret mount, remember, from the raid.
Yeah, that's true. We're gonna get to ride the Warrior of Light.
Oh my gosh.
Well, everybody else has been riding us for how many patches now?
I hope it's a Larfell.
It's just yourself. You jump on the back and you go. I'd be all for like a little mini Omega minion, like the Yokai Watch mount, like that size, just like a little.
A mini Omega mount, like a smaller version of a Gobwalker kind of thing.
Yeah, and it comes with a little action that just makes like a little stand appear underneath it, and it just rocks back and forth. Like you're at a grocery store.
Yes. By the way, did you notice that there's actually I pointed out to Klaus recently. There's actually a coin slot on the Whisper.
Is there really?
Yes.
Yeah,
there is.
if you zoom in, there's a little coin slot.
Mhm.
I'll be damned.
Yeah. Check that out.
There's even the stickers for the speed.
Yeah.
Even
Speaking of
that's
old
a little.
mounts,
Sorry, it's also a little. Like when you got the you put too much money in the the change.
the
There's
return
even a little
slot.
change slot. Yeah, little return slot. Yeah.
The amount of stuff they put into these things is amazing.
I need to investigate this.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
We're getting more mounts that can fly.
Yeah.
Both of the Goobius, the Cavalry Drake, and Behemoth.
I am so worried and curious to see how the Gubu flies.
Well, I
The
saw
power of sneezing.
there was a post on Reddit that showed exactly how it's going to work. Instead, they're going to, instead of, sneezing out, they're going to hold it in.
No,
and
yeah, I
float.
retweeted that. Yeah, I've seen that.
It's either that or I'd make like an ice path, but with snot.
I'd be all for like a farting flying Gubu.
Yes.
Yeah. And the behemoth can fly because reasons.
The power of Behemothing.
My God, it even has like a keyhole for the bin with the coin. Holy what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that is impressive.
Yeah, people never noticed it, and
I mean, I guess it does rock back and forth by default. Like, wow.
The more you know.
Too bad it's still a Yokoi watch mount.
Did you end up getting both of them, Fusion?
No, hell no.
you know, I was away.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I forgot about
Sarah
it.
and
I
I
was
do.
away. Right, I was away
Well,
for some of it.
More power
right?
to you.
And I ended up
tried.
grinding. I ended up grinding it in 24 hours.
I gave it the old college try, and about 20 minutes into redoing more fates for it, I'm just like, no,
Imagine grinding it in 24 hours.
I can't.
I did it when it came back the second time around. I didn't do it the first time.
I did the normal one and glowy the first time on my main. And then when it came back, I did the normal one on my ult.
It's insane.
Just because of the dog. Best minion.
New Bardings and Minions are coming out as well. And they explain...
Including the Gohan minion I want so badly.
Yes. They explained the new alarm that's coming into the game. So basically, you're going to be able to manually set up to 10 alarms at a time to go off in-game. And you can set the time to be local time, server time, or Eorzean time. So if there's like a If you want to wait for a specific item to pop from a node, you can set timers for that.
It can also be using a 24-hour clock.
Or
Yeah,
any
who
of a
uses
number
that?
of websites too. You can repeat alarms once an hour, and so you don't have to worry about it. Alarms will be deleted after logging out.
Okay.
But I believe you can. I believe you can
I
create them via macro.
wish you could save them in a way. So, but if you can make a macro, I guess that's okay.
Yeah, I think so. You can set up a macro to set up your timers again.
Can I don't know if you guys know this. Probably you might do, but can I blow your minds one more time?
Oh boy.
You know Fusion? You can do this because Klaus can't do it. Can you set the clock to server time?
Okay.
What time does it say?
4:16 a.m.
Yeah, that's England. For some reason, the server time is based on England, even though it's a North American server.
Hell.
Yeah, server time for some reason they set to GMT.
GMT +1.
Oh, that's +1.
Yeah, we're BST right now, which is
There is
+1.
nothing high quality about this. I don't.
Actually, I'm betting that the server time is based off of the Chaos data center
But
Maybe.
why?
because they just forgot to program in the rest of the servers.
Why does server time matter?
I know it doesn't matter, but it just feels weird that the server time for the North American server is based on England.
It's chili time.
It's like we should we don't even need the server time to begin with. We have local and
Yeah.
Eorzea. That's all we need. But for some reason, I don't understand server time. Makes no sense, and it's not even right. Like so,
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I always found it weird because I always had local time and server time, and then realized why do I have that? Like, it's the same
Whoever
time.
was in charge of that is the same person that put the Scarf of Wondrous Wit on that Moogle NPC that's coming out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And as Tim said in the chat, they should add
It's
morphin time.
it's morphin time.
I mean, I'd be fine with that.
Well, we do have the go-go posing rangers.
We do.
I was doing a little bit different one, but hey, same difference.
I mean, we can do that eventually, but you know.
All right. There were some other things that were put in the patch notes, but that's all the boring stuff. So if you want to really
So,
see that, you can go
yes,
read that yourself.
But there is one thing that we need to bring up.
What's
Crystal
that?
Scorpion?
Not has nothing to do with scorpions.
Oh,
In preparation for new UI skins, the colors in certain parts of the UI have been adjusted.
Where did you see that? I missed it.
It's at towards the bottom.
I'd
Under the
rather read the
group
bottom
post.
stuff because that's the boring shit.
Always read the bottom. You never know what you might find.
That's true.
also, it's been delayed, but you'll be eventually able to update your stuff onto the cloud and then download it at friends if you have
Yeah,
friends.
It was supposed to be ready for 4.4, but apparently it's not.
Yeah. So we're getting UI skins.
Yeah.
at some
Finally.
point. The summoning bell out here by your market board is not facing the right direction. I don't know if you have like a greenskeeper or something.
Let
that
me
you
contact
It's like facing like the what
the
is-
home.
who
Let me
put
contact the
this here?
homeowners association.
It's terrible. The edge of it also clips through the ground.
Yeah, let me call Yoshi. I think. Well, you probably have his direct line. Why don't you call Yoshi and have
Yeah,
him fix
right.
it?
Hey Naoki, how's it going, man? So I'm out here in Shirogane, and they're having a problem with the summoning bell. It's a little crooked here.
I'm sorry, I can't respond right now. I'm too busy adding 1.0 items.
Can you like come out here? Do you have like a wrench or something you can whack it just to
I need to
Make it
borrow your
work.
pipe wrench.
make it face the right way?
I'm too busy making pyros.
No, you're not. Come out here with a wrench.
I liked your other one. Too busy putting 1.0 items for sale on the Itinerant Moogle.
It's a hard job, but somebody has to do it.
I'm too busy stealing candy from babies.
I mean, I like candy. I can understand that.
All right, that really covers the basics of what we're going to be getting in 4.4. I want meat and potatoes now. Thanks a lot, Chili.
Tim says, "Lend me some sugar. I'm your neighbor."
Maybe tomorrow, Tim. We'll give you all the sugar you want tomorrow on the Anime Podcast.
Issue.popping.com.
Yeah, we're a couple of whores. Fusion, thank you so much for stopping in on this train wreck.
Yeah, sure thing.
We appreciate it.
Fusion.
You have anything you'd like to plug right away?
8th Threat Radio, next Saturday, the 22nd, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific. We're giving away lots of cool stuff, including a autographed Primal CD, so you should totally tune into that.
Awesome. That's at twitch.tv/gamerscape.
Yep.
So if you're
Now, when am I allowed back on?
Never.
I was hoping you wouldn't ask, so I wouldn't have to address it. I don't know. Thursday? Maybe Thursday.
Okay. I was expecting you'd say next year, but
I mean, I didn't specify which Thursday.
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
No, you said next.
No, I just said Thursday.
Thursday's fine for me. I'll book off every Thursday until I'm dead.
Sounds good.
So next week.
Sounds good. Now looking forward to it.
Sounds good.
But thank you for being our impromptu guest today. Greatly appreciate
Seriously,
that.
thank you.
Yeah, sure thing.
And like I said, if you haven't followed them, go to twitch.tv/gamerscape and follow their channel so you know when they go live.
Because those giveaways are for followers only.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you're all aware of Gamerscape.com, one of the best Final Fantasy 14 resources out there. So go check them out. Thanks again, Fusion. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, sure thing.
How about you, Chili? Let's go ahead and just jump right into the shout-outs to get them taken care of.
Before I shout out, anyone...
Oh, we got giveaways, don't we?
Minion or mount. I'm going to give it another 2 minutes by the time I finish my shout-outs. If it's no one else responds, it's going to be a minion, okay?
Which one comes with the internal bondage?
Well,
the mount comes after.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you want a minion or a mount, make sure you type now. But anyway, I want to shout out to Gamerscape, actually. Go check them out. Yeah, when he just said it, twitch.tv/Gamerscape. There's some amazing people. So, and also shout out to Maelstrom Radio. Twitch.tv/Maelstrom Radio. Go check out She Heals I Tank. Twitch.tv/She Heals I Tank. Also, go check out my podcast, psu.podbean.com, where you can listen to PlayStation Unchained, the PlayStation podcast that I do with Gary, Chris, Tim, maybe even the guest Neil this week. Ooh. And we also have the Problematic Sticker podcast, which also we have the amazing Klaus.
He sounds like a douche.
Gary, Tim, Kraus, Chris.
Are you shipping me and Chris now?
It's a fusion. Not that one.
But no, Fusion's over there.
But yeah, and also a shout out to anyone that's listening. Hell, I even found out we got 5 reviews for Moogle Go Around now.
Oh, nice. So
I found out that the reviews are split between GB and America. If you type GB into iTunes, it gives a different set of reviews.
Interesting.
Yeah,
so do you guys want minions or
page and a
mounts? Which do you
GB
want?
page.
Just say what you want,
minions or
minion or mount.
Otherwise, Fusion will have to pick.
We're giving them to Fusion. That's what we're going to do otherwise. You don't say if you want a minion or a mount, just say which one you want and we'll start the giveaway up. So
Scar says mount.
Okay, so let's start the giveaway. Which prize what mount are we going to give away?
Anything. 1 second. Let me log in. I'm professional.
He is so professional.
While I'm logging in, you shout out.
Why don't I give a shout out? I have lots of shout outs to give out. Fusion again for joining us. Like I said, we're so organized this week. We begged him to join us in the middle of the podcast. Shout out to Loot Cave for being an amazing group of creators. They make some really awesome items for not only Final Fantasy XIV, but for a bunch of other video games too, like Overwatch. And they are currently in the middle of this really cool flash sale that ends at 3 a.m. Eastern time, when most of you are already done listening to the podcast. So if you're listening live, there's still time to go check out their stuff at lootcaveco.com. Otherwise, you can go check out their stuff and maybe just order some amazing things anyway, because it is cool stuff.
Okay, you can have the Nizza Chariot, Aquamarine Carbuncle, Citron Carbuncle, Mystic Panda, Sleipnir, Exhilarate, Witch's Broom, White Devil, Red Baron, and Bennu.
All right, so basically I just put in a giveaway for a Mog Station mount has started. Type exclamation pick me, guys.
The only ones that are not available are the Red Hair and the Fat Moogle.
Other than that, shout out to Chille for being an amazing host. I appreciate you stopping by all the time. Shout outs to Luna and Sarah for being amazing people. Shout out to... who else can I shout out? Shout out to Tim, because no Fusion, we're not going to pick your nose. But you can.
It's in mine. I said, if you got an itch,
then that would be itch your nose, not pick your nose.
Well, what if it's itches inside?
Or you can be like Bobby and not picking your nose. You're pointing at your brain. Shout out to Bobby's World. For those of you who remember Bobby's World.
God, I remember Bobby's World. Oh my God!
Amazing
His mom
show.
was Louis Anderson. Or no, the dad was Louis Anderson.
Yep. No.
Yeah.
No. The dad was Howie.
Maybe it was an American thing, but I don't remember it.
The dad was Howie, and the mom said, "Don't you know a lot?"
No, but the dad was voiced by Louis Anderson.
No, that was Louis's cartoon.
Oh, was that a different one?
Yes.
Jeez.
Louis, there was one where Louis was a kid and he also voiced his dad, but Bobby's World was voiced. Bobby was
right.
Howie, and then his dad was Howard.
That's right.
Yep. See? But Uncle Ted for the win, right, Scarlett? Hey, Bubble! I can't do his voice, so. I don't know. I'm now that I'm put on the spot, I really can't think. Shout out to everybody in the Phoenix Rising Free Company. Kane. She-Wolf.
Oh, shout out to Heidel International, which is...
Oh, yes.
By the time this go live will be ended, but I've heard they're going to be doing more in the future. Also, yeah.
Yep, Heidel International. It's one of those things that started like 2 weeks ago, to basically as a way to give Final Fantasy XIV streamers and other content creators a voice. They're doing a 48-hour stream this weekend. I would have done more with that, but unfortunately I'm on call, and that kind of makes it tough. So, but yeah, they've got over 300 people who responded that wanted to be a part of it.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. You know, for a brand new group to get that much traction already. That's awesome. Tell us your secrets, please.
They try and stay away from the internal bondage.
Yeah, they ignore me. They go, oh, Chille. Nah.
They're the only people who have ignored you then, Chille. Or maybe
it's hard to not ignore. I mean, he's everywhere.
He is.
I know.
It's like if you were to shout out Chille, shout out to Chille, you can find him everywhere.
I recently appeared on Word Games podcast.
I mean,
I rest my case.
You throw a stone and you're going to hit something that Chille has touched or been a part of. Or licked.
I find it weird when you type Chille and podcasts, it's Maelstrom Radio that pops up.
Whoa. Is that because they're getting ready for the internal bondage?
Hell, I even had one person say I was doing a 24-man raid, and as always, I shouted hello everyone, and someone said, "Oh my god, are you Chille from She Hills I Tank?"
I get that all the time. Hey, are you FusionX from Moonbrook Radio? I'm like,
I only appeared on it
yes,
once.
I am. That's me. You found me.
At least you get noticed.
Oh, not recently. It's been a couple of years.
Senpai doesn't notice me.
No one knows who I am.
I noticed you, Fusion.
I appreciate that.
I don't know if I'm quite senpai, but we noticed you.
I still want my.
We'll even witness
picture.
you. We'll even witness you.
Oh boy.
So I hope you make a character on Outros for my wedding.
I could do that.
Yay!
Am I gonna have to do that too?
Yay! Yes.
Ah, damn it.
Anyway, I guess
I think we're gonna have to bring back Klaus Lalabringer, I think, for that.
Yay!
Actually, the only Klaus Lalabringer I have right now is on Siren from Denmo's March.
I mean, look, clearly the only option is to make a Rogadin named Internal Bondage.
Yeah.
Because that's not problematic.
Especially as a Lalafell.
Because that's not problematic. All right, we're going to go ahead and close the giveaway. And our winner is Aurori.
Aurori, just say which minion mount you want, and it'll be yours.
All right.
Remember, anything that's under the the cheap mounts, not the
ones that are under $20.
Yeah. Wait, you want a minion?
Maybe Aurori just wants to mount Tataru. I mean,
well,
I
we know
think we all
Chille
want
does. We know Chille does.
I mean, let's be honest. We all know that probably secretly Tataru is a freak.
Yeah.
Well, duh.
Do you want a tattoo minion or do you want to mount the Rory?
Whatever you want. Realistically, it's up to you.
Yeah. I'll give it to you as soon as I get a response to this.
All right. But anyway, let's go ahead and we'll close this thing off. So that'll do it for this episode, guys. If you liked what you heard, please make sure to like, subscribe, or follow us out on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, or whatever your preferred podcatcher is. And if possible, leave us a rating or review, because it really does help other people to find us and let people know what you think of the show. I mean, even if you hate the show, just let people know so we can maybe work on improving it. Though if you really dig the show, please consider subscribing here at Twitch. Like I said, if you have Amazon Prime, you do get that one free Twitch Prime subscription that you can use to support your favorite streamers out there, whether that's us or whoever. Make sure it doesn't go to waste. Or if you want, you can also go out to our Patreon page at patreon.com/PhoenixDownRadio and support us there, like the amazing Aurori Fenrir. All the proceeds we get for these go towards the show, covers things like our hosting costs, and allows us to do the fun things like giveaways, supporter-only incentives, and things like that. But just remember, guys, any kind of support, whether it's likes, emails, tweets, or retweets, it's always greatly appreciated. We love interacting with all of you guys and the rest of the community. You can catch our backlog of podcasts as well as Moogle Round shows out at our website, PhoenixDownRadio.com. If you have a question or you want to send us an email and say hi, you can email us podcast@PhoenixDownRadio.com. And if you want to check out the past broadcasts of all the different Phoenix Down Radio episodes, you can check out our YouTube page at youtube.com/PhoenixDownRadio. So, for our impromptu guest host, FusionX, for Chille, I am Klaus Nightbringer, wishing everybody a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Take care.
Phoenix Down Radio is a production.
Praise Crystal Scorpion.
And Illusion Productions. Final Fantasy XIV and Eorzea are trademarks of Square Enix. In-game content for Phoenix Down Radio is the copyright of Square Enix. Opening music for Phoenix Down Radio is provided by Guilty Gear Rock You. Check out the Metal Chocobo theme cover and many other music videos at youtube.com/Guilty Gear Rock You. Closing music for this episode is provided by Guitar Wanker 90. Please check out their full version of Matoya's Cave and other rock video game covers at youtube.com/Guitar Wanker 90. The views and opinions expressed in this episode are those of Phoenix Down Radio and its hosts and do not reflect the views of Square Enix.